Alright, so in the past couple of videos, we were looking at non-proportional linear relationships, and we figured out how to create an equation from a graph as well as how to create an equation from a table in the form y equals mx plus b. Now, today, we're going to figure out how to create equations using 2 points. Now, I just want you to notice that it's going to be the same exact thing as we did for tables. The only thing is that instead of giving you about 4 to 5 points on the table, all I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 2 points. So you have 2 options. You could either use this relationship over here to figure out the slope, and then from that you plug in and find your b value, or you could just create a little table here so that this will be something that's familiar to you from yesterday. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to create a little table. This is going to be my x values and my y values. So the first point is 210, so this is going to be 2, this is going to be 10. My second one is going to be 5 and 19. I just want you to know this. This is my first x coordinate and my first y coordinate. This is going to be my second x coordinate and my second y coordinate. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to figure out what my change in y is. My change in y is plus 9. Now my change in x is plus 3. So slope is equal to change in y over change in x. So we have 9 over 3, which is going to be equal to 3. So I know that my slope is equal to 3. So we got y equals mx plus b, where my m value is equal to 3, and then I have to figure out my b value. Now, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and pick a point and then plug in and solve for b. So my y value is 10, my x value is 2. So we have 10 is equal to 6 plus b. So 6 plus a number will give me 10. I'm going to minus 6 minus 6. So in this case, 4 is equal to my b value. So let's plug that into the equation. Y equals 3x plus 4. Okay? So if you want to create a table and that works for you, it's something that you're used to, that's okay, go ahead and do that. But now we'll explore this option, and this is the option that I'm going to use throughout the rest of the video. So slope is going to be equal to my change in y over my change in x. So to find the change in y, we're going to take the second y coordinate and minus it from the first y coordinate. Then we're going to take the second x coordinate and minus it from the first x coordinate. Okay? Now, this is what this looks like. 19 minus 10. 19 is my second y coordinate, and 10 is my first y coordinate. Then I got 5 minus 2. So what's 19 minus 10? 19 minus 10 is 9. 5 minus 2 is 3, and as you can see, you should get the same exact slope, which is 3. Okay? Now, some of you might ask, oh, what happens if I confuse the points? Well, if you stay consistent, then that's okay. If you say that these are your second values and these are your first values, you'll actually end up getting the same thing. Alright, so let's give that a try. Let's say if we do 10 minus 19 instead of 19 minus 10, but as long as we stay consistent, this one to this one, and then we go from 2 to 5, we should get the answer. 2 minus 5. So 10 minus 19 is negative 9. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. Negative divided by negative equals a positive, so we should still get the same answer. So it doesn't matter what order you put it in, really, you'll get the same answer. Okay? Now, let's try a couple more examples. I'm going to kind of go through this fast, but we have y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Alright, so we have 18 minus 8. These are my y coordinates, and then we have 4 minus 2. These are my x coordinates. So this is going to be equal to 10 over 2, which is equal to 5. So my slope is 5. Y equals 5x plus b. Now I'm just going to plug in my x value and my y value to solve for b. So we got 8 is equal to 5 times 2 plus b. We have 8 is equal to 10 plus b. Minus 10 and minus 10. We got negative 2 is equal to b. Alright? So now I have my equation. Y is equal to 5x minus 2. Now let's just plug in this point to check. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 minus 2 is 18. Yeah, that definitely works. Okay, try another example. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we got negative 4 minus negative 12 over 6 minus 10. Okay, Now let's rewrite this. Negative 4 plus 12, because of leave change. So negative 4 plus 12 is equal to 8, and then 6 minus 10 is equal to negative 4. So my slope is going to be equal to negative 2. Okay, now let's solve. Y equals negative 2x plus b. Alright, so let's use this point. It says that my y value is negative 4, and my x value is 6. So all I'm doing is plugging in. Negative 4 is equal to negative 12 plus b. Then I just add 12 and add 12 to each side in order to get rid of it. So negative 4 plus 12 is 8. So my b value is 8. So my equation should be y equals negative 2x, and that's going to be plus 8. Now let's plug in to see if that's true. So negative 2 times 10 is negative 20. Negative 20 plus 8 will give me negative 12. So that's true. Okay, let's just try a couple more examples, but as of now, if you understand all this stuff, you could watch the video. You could stop watching the video and then move on with your work. So we have 15 minus 3 over 3 minus 1. 15 minus 3 is 12, and then 3 minus 1 is 2. So my slope is 6. Y equals 6x plus b. Now let me plug in for these values since I didn't use them. 15 equals 6 times 3 plus b. Alright, so now I have 15 is equal to 18 plus b minus 18 minus 18. So my b value is negative 3. Alright, so y is equal to 6x minus 3. Alright, 1 times 6 is 6, minus 3 is 3. 6 times 3 is 18, minus 3 is 15. That definitely works. Alright, and let's go ahead and just try this last one. 6 minus 4 over 15 minus 5. 6 minus 4 is 2, 15 minus 5 is 10. Okay, so 2 over 10 is going to give me 1/5. Alright, so now you could turn that into a decimal if you want, but I'm just going to leave it as a fraction. Y equals 1/5 x plus b. Alright, now let's go ahead and plug in. So we have 4 is equal to 1/5 of 5 plus b. So 4 is equal to 1/5 of 5 is just 1. Alright, minus 1, minus 1. So b is equal to 3. So my equation should be y equals 1/5 x plus 3. Let's see if that's true. 1/5 of 15 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay? And that's basically it.